This message is for Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Sun, moon, or rising. This is a general reading. It's not going to apply to everybody. It depends on what sign you're in according to your birth chart. You could always look at your sun, moon, and rising stuff too if you felt interested. You got the golden egg, which is a lot about looking inside and listening to your inner thoughts, sitting with yourself. In this reading, it seems like you haven't been sitting with yourself very much. I feel like you almost have been surrounding yourself with too many things and people and putting too much strain on yourself, giving too much, loving too much. Not that that's bad, but there's me time that needs to happen. And that's what the golden egg talks about. It's a lot about yoga, meditation, and listening to the messages you receive. Ask a question that is bothering you and just see what comes back to you. Right now it's saying stay in your head. Be with yourself. In the past, it looks like you did give and love, and you could be a mother. You could be somebody that has just always provided for other people, especially with money, and love and your emotions. You could be one of those type of people that you are like the mom of the group. You put yourself in those situations with other people where they're constantly needing your help emotionally with problems, and it could be becoming too overbearing for you. It could be setting you back. It's causing you to learn new things about yourself and new things that you like, but at the same time, you're not getting enough me time. You're still growing in other areas and figuring out what really makes you happy. And helping other people constantly is not always going to make you happy. You got the High Priestess, which is somebody that does kind of keep quiet. She's also very intuitive. She listens to her inner self. And right now, I think your inner self is telling you something. Your intuition is telling you something to follow. And I think you're worried because there's so many people that rely on you that you don't want to take time for yourself. You just want to keep acting very fast on things, making very fast decisions that aren't really helping you. You want to be there for other people, but it's hard for you when you can't be there for yourself. Right now, you could be working on a new skill or project or a new hobby, and that's really helping you. That is something that you will end up getting recognized for. You're working really hard, and that could be in work too. You're working really hard, and you're also straining yourself in several different ways by helping everybody else around you. So you have to be careful of that. You have to sometimes take some me time. Your issues right now is, of course, you got the Four of Swords, 4 challenges in this, which is you're having a hard time with your own mental rest. You aren't taking enough time out to think about what you need and what you want. You are just pushing yourself and surrounding yourself with friends or family or people that you love, but it's kind of pushing you out of your own element. You're not feeling like yourself because you're being tossed around in several different ways, and it's time to just settle down and look at yourself and figure out what exactly you need in this situation. You definitely want to act really fast on things for sure with other people. I mean, it just seems like what I'm getting is people are coming at you and they're like, hey, can I have this? Can I have that? Can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? And you're just doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it and not slowing down and thinking about what you actually need yourself. Sad, my Taurus. So, future card, you know, well, let's not go over that yet. We're going to go over what's going to help you. It looks like, from what I'm getting from these cards, what would help you the most. This reading screams just being with yourself. And I think that there needs to be some sort of big change in your life in order to invest and grow and heal yourself. And this is a lot, this whole reading in several different ways talks a lot about being there for yourself rather than other people. You're pushing yourself in too many different directions. You may feel a little stuck, but it's okay. I mean, right now, what's going to help you the most is breaking down your own walls and building yourself back up. I really should definitely think about all of your own needs. I mean, I just can't say it enough. This is like in this reading like 20 times. That's why I keep saying it. It looks like once you can just kind of be by yourself and figure out what makes you happy, what helps you rest in your head, not have so much anxiety, not thinking so much, not pushing yourself in a million different ways. It does lead to a lot of introspection and knowledge, and this is a Virgo card. So Virgos. And this is about a homebody, somebody that just needs to stay home or stay put with themselves and focus on their own needs. I mean, it just says it so many times, I can't get over it. Right now, I mean, once you can do that, it will let you take control of all of your own emotions and your thoughts and control of the other people, not control of people in your life, but control what you really want to spend your time, emotions, and money on. You're spending it on other things, you're spending it on other people, you're providing too much for other people and not enough for yourself. And that's the hardest thing right now. I do see possibly, for some reason, I get a couple scenarios, but one thing I'm just going to say and put out there is an apology from an Aries. I don't know if there's an Aries in your life that has caused a lot of this. I don't know, I get neediness. If there's any neediness around you, I think that if you speak up to them about how it's time to just stop and it's time to just focus on yourself, that an apology will come from them and they'll be understanding, and you're going to take control and be your own boss. You're going to be the one that is providing for yourself, not for a million other people. Okay, let me just get one more card on. Let's get one more card on the Hanged Man. Yeah, being too stuck in your head, thinking too much. You really need some rest. And I'm very, very sorry, my Virgo, Capricorns, and Tauruses. It does say that you do have a good family home, a good base, a good surrounding of people. Your people are good. They're good. They're good to you. And maybe they aren't providing as much to you as you provide to them. They do still love you very much. And it's a very content, happy home. Sometimes. I think sometimes it can be a little chaotic from this reading. But, I mean, that's any family. That's any dynamic. Everybody's got a little chaos going on in every single way. So I would just be careful of pushing yourself too much to your limits. I mean, don't spend too much. Don't spend too much. That's what a lot. And focus on your own stuff. Focus on hobbies and jobs and things like that that you want to do. Don't focus on other people's neediness. Is what I'm getting from this. You just need to focus on your own things. That's the biggest message in this. And introspection, looking inside and listening to your own needs. I've said it like 20 times, but it's just everywhere in this reading, to be honest. It's everywhere. Let's see. I'm not seeing too many correlations. I think that's really what it wants me to say to you. Now, I am seeing Virgo, Aries, Cancer, for sure. Gemini. Yep. But just focus on yourself, my earth people, and you're going to be fine, I promise. Okay, you guys have a good night. I hope you enjoyed this general reading from our Earth Nation. Oh, Earthbenders is what I meant to say. It's not Fire Nation. All right, have a good night.